Hey guys, it is Tristan with Nerdettes Newsstand, and I want to talk about some of the rumors and speculation going around when it comes to Aquaman 2, what's going to be happening with it, and there's even rumors as far as going to Aquaman 3 and the replacement of Jason Momoa. But first off, let's talk about the replacement or the reduction of Amber Heard's role in Aquaman 2. Now, this is all rumor and speculation at this point, mostly. We won't know anything for quite some time. The movie's not set to come out, I think, until 2022. And, with everything going on in the world right now, there is kind of been a halt put to everything. So, first off, it does look like Amber's role will be reduced. Now, this is coming from We've Got This Cover, so consider your sources. But it says Amber Heard has seen her reputation take a battering during her high-profile divorce battle with Johnny Depp, and the series of explosive, widely publicized revelations seeing the majority of the public on her ex-husband's side in recent months. Of course, Johnny Depp did lose a bigger payday. He lost Pirates of the Caribbean franchise in full. And we did see Disney kind of try to scope that, he never lost it. We just wanted to go with a different character. We wanted to go with Red. It was kind of their, we're not going to be able to blame Amber for this one. So let's try to make it as, Me Too-ish as possible. So it does look like, though, at least from the rumors, he's going to be reinstated as Captain Jack Sparrow. Now, those, of course, are, again, all rumors. So this billion-dollar franchise, Aquaman, did fantastic in the movie theaters. It is one, besides Joker, it is one of the DCU's best and most widely accepted movies. Batman vs. Superman, Suicide Squad, those are all relatively divisive. A lot of people really, really enjoyed both Joker and Aquaman, and it made $1.1 billion. It did fantastic. It did Marvel good, and that is saying a lot. So we have seen petitions, hundreds of thousands of signatures to remove her. Not only that, but we've seen Emilia Clarke openly being called to this role. Her fans loved her so much they wanted to see her again after the end of Game of Thrones, and the fact that she had worked with Jason Momoa previously. A lot of people thought that this would be a great fit. Well, it looks like they kind of listened. They kind of didn't. Now, what we're seeing is Aquaman 2 isn't expected to even start shooting until next year. So the studio has plenty of time to make up their mind, see what direction they are going to go in. But now these are the sources, again, from We've Got This Covered. Consider your source. But they are the same ones that told us National Treasure 3 and Aladdin 2 were in development long before they were confirmed. That Warner Brothers are exploring all of their options regarding Heard, and that both include either firing her from the film or significantly reducing her airtime. Now, I don't think that is going to help as a whole. If you are just reducing her airtime because of the publicized divorce and the fact that she has basically patronized Real Victim and stuff like that, people aren't going to be happy with that. That's not good enough. What is good enough is a complete cut of contract. If you have to buy her out, do it, because you are going to lose so many butts in those seats if you do not. I don't see why they wouldn't do it, but I also don't see why they would, because we live in a society that a huge double standard exists. That you can be a man and get accused of, falsehoods, and your whole life is ruined. But if you are a woman and you are actually guilty of something, it doesn't matter. It's okay. It's completely okay. And that's just unfortunately the Western world that we live in now. But without even the script being finalized, without really a whole lot going on yet because of the big bad bug, we don't actually know. But we do know that the screenwriter, David Leslie Johnson McGomick, that is a handful of a name, kind of held an impromptu Q&A. And he kind of talked about where they were going with this. He was basically asked if there was any one storyline that this was going to be based on, that two would be kind of based on. We've seen this done plenty of times. Even in Gotham, the show, we kind of got a no man's land story. So it doesn't look like he's going to. It doesn't look like he has any certain storyline in mind, but he does have an era. He does want to kind of go back to the Silver Age of comics, and it's going to be heavy on Black Manta. So, I think that's smart, but Silver Age to me, how do I say this in the nicest way? It's very campy. It's very goofy. It's good. There's some great storylines in the Silver Age. But there is also, Silver Age is Adam West to me. That campy, silly style of superhero. And I don't want silly when it comes to Aquaman. Aquaman really just got his reputation back. He was the butt of so many jokes so many times, whether it was Family Guy or just, being able to talk to fish. He was the dude that could talk to fish. Jason Momoa basically brought him back, right? Jason Momoa made Aquaman cool again in the weirdest way possible. Don't regress on that. Don't regress and go back to that campy, silly stage. Now, I could be wrong. That's just how Silver Age to me. I personally prefer Bronze and Modern Era comics. But again, he said he's going off of Silver Age Black Manta story, which was when he was introduced. So it does make sense. But I don't even think we got an actual origin for Manta until the 90s. So I could be wrong on that. But yeah, he was introduced, Silver Age. So, and not only that, but he said he's been talking to James Wan, who did a fantastic job with the first one. And they're talking about the script now. He is excited about it. So that is nice to hear. Also, they are still in talks about the Trench movie. And the Trench, obviously, we've seen a big part of that when it came to the original movie. So that will take place in between Aquaman 1 and Aquaman 2. So you'd have the Trench and then Aquaman 2. Theoretically, it's supposed to take place in between, but some of these is still being worked out. So I don't know that, it seems like it's pretty much in production, but we'll have to wait to see. This movie is not even expected to come out till December 2022, but pre-production is supposed to start this year. So we will have to wait to see. Now, there is one other rumor I want to discuss when it comes to Aquaman, is that WB is reportedly setting up for a new Aquaman to replace Jason Momoa. Another mistake you're making here. Now, I get why you're doing it, and they don't want to do it until Aquaman 3. So we've got this, epic storyline between him and Black Manta. And then when the third movie concludes, and Arthur, takes the throne as the full-time king, we're going to see royal duties kind of shifted. And he can't be king of Atlantis and nonetheless proceed in his superhero duties as Aquaman. So the mantle will be taken up. And it does make sense. They're talking about bringing Calder in. And if you've seen Young Justice, he is a good character. He is Black Manta's son. It makes sense for, him to kind of come in and take over. But like I said before, Jason Momoa made Aquaman cool again. It's the simplest way to put it. He made him a great character that people loved and didn't just laugh at. So I don't know if this would ruin that image. I guess it would come down to who they picked to take that part. So I think that would be a huge influence. A lot of people really enjoy Young Justice, so it could work out really well. But again, everything I've said is rumors. But it is nice to know that they are thinking in a good direction. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you are subscribed and still subscribed. And make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Links to support my Patreon are in the description. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey guys, I want to give a huge shout out to my Subscribestar and Patreons. You guys literally make this channel possible. Black Knight Fool, Brucey, Chris C, Dave Ross, David L, Jeffrey Allen Carnes, Sanjuro, Jeremy Burtz, Joe Bustify, Kato Round, Magical Exotic Diamonds, Mighty Pauls, Mike Buckner, Robert, Steve Glasker, Timothy French, Ala's Matt Films, Alexander Trapp, Way Else One, and Troy Reiser. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like on the way out, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.